Probably, actually, but... Come on. There we go. All right. Game week 22 is approaching. Game week 21 still has a little bit... Oh, my gosh, Erickson. Whew. Yeah, so we still have the Arsenal game on right now. Arsenal United game. Still got 5 minutes left in it right now. But a lot to talk about with game week 21 about to come to an end. 22 up on the schedule here. We got a double game week with both Manchester teams getting doubles. Whew. Lots to talk about. All right. Let's see how we did this week. This isn't my team. What the? Where are we at? Yeah, it's game week 19. I was going to say, because I do not have Cancelo anymore. Oh, boy, I got to sneeze. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's had a good game week. Some green arrows coming our way. If not, we got a lot to attack here in game week 60, game week 28 coming up. Apologies for this horrible start. Swoop. Yeah, man. Shaw on 0 points. That's lovely. Things you love to see. Obviously, he's in my team right here, as you can see. We got Rico Lewis, who I woke up this morning because the game's on at 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 7, right at halftime, and I saw that the clean sheet was coming. Didn't know Rico Lewis was subbed out at that point. Unfortunate. Rashford scoring again. Am I not streaming yet? Oh, boy. I might not be streaming. Okay, yeah. My phone was taking a minute to catch up. All right. All right, so this is where I'm at right now, going into game week 22. Just kind of going over my team right now for 21. Do something for me. We got, Shaw and Lewis, both unfortunate. Didn't expect much from Shaw, to be completely honest. Rico Lewis was just unfortunate. Got subbed off at halftime. Is what it is. Oh, and again, this United Arsenal game still going on, so I got one eye on the screen, one eye on the game here. But yeah, so my transfers I made this week. I took out Mo Salah. I didn't like what I was seeing from Liverpool. I didn't like what I was seeing from Mo, so I went and took a -4. Brought in KDB for him, and then Phil Foden. I took him out finally, long overdue. Took out Phil Foden and brought in Odegaard. I didn't expect Odegaard to get an attacking return. As of right now, he doesn't have one, but it was like a long-term thing. I thought it was long overdue that I brought him in. I've been looking at him for a long time, just looking at Odegaard for a long time, but finally ended up doing it. 2 minutes left in this game right here. I know I'm a little distracted going back and forth. Mason Mount's probably my next one to go, but I think they have a double coming up, so maybe not. I definitely want to double up on this Newcastle defense. Uh-oh, we got something going from Arsenal here. Uh-oh, Trossard, Zinchenko. That card gets a return. It can't deal with the brace? Oh my goodness, this game. I don't support any Premier League team, so I'm neutral as it gets, but what a game this was. What a match. Oh my goodness. And Ketia with the brace. Hold on, let me turn up the volume a little bit. See what they're saying. And I believe that's an Odegaard assist right as I was talking about it. Oh my gosh. Kunal, what's up, baby? Arsenal goal right on. Oh man. What a... Woo. Love this from Trossard playing Zinchenko, who's... Oh man, is he offsides there? That's going to be close. That's going to be close. Oh, boy. VAR check going down. VAR check going down. Oh, my. He looks on there. I think Wan-Bissaka's keeping him on. Yeah, I think Wan-Bissaka's keeping him on. Oof, come on. What are they going to say? What are they going to say here? This is huge. See, because this is a massive 3 points to Arsenal if they get it here. Huge. Huge. And Ketty, well done, bro. Well done, man. Odegaard assist. All right, so my -4 paid off. -4 paid off. Odegaard with an attacking return, KDB with an attacking return, Mo Salah, and Phil Foden with nothing. And I would have had Benjamin White off the bench. Nice little touch there, man. Well done. Yeah, White would have had 0, so. Oh, I love it. How's everybody doing, man? Does that mean they're up 5 points on City now? What are they up right now? What's the Premier League live table looking like? Kunal, baby. This game is wild. This game is wild. I slipped around the deadline, had Rashford on the bench. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's tough, but see, that's where I love FPL, man, obviously. I'm a big fan. But I think there are some times where you just have to just say, forget FPL, let's just enjoy this game of football. Because, man, what a great match here. Love the effort there. I think I'm a little behind on the stream, so I'm at 92.03 right now on the game. United are going to press here for sure. Man, Rashford on the bench, that hurts. Yeah, that hurts. 7 points on the bench. Ron coming in for Garnacho. I mean, it's one of those things, right, where it just is what it is. There's nothing you can do. I'm going to check the live, see how many points Rashford got coming in right now. I really got to work on this streaming thing again. How about Haaland this morning too, baby? All right. You know what? What am I doing? Let's crack one open. Oh, never mind. I don't have one in here. Well, that was disappointing. I thought I had a cold one in here. And Ketty on 3 bonus, as he should. Saka on 2 bonus. And Xhaka and Martinez on a bonus. Ketty, Saka, and Martinez. I really don't have a cold one in here. That would have made the stream a lot more fun. Ooh, I do. Let's do it. I don't know if you guys can even hear the TV in the background. I just realized it. Have 92? 92 it came to go when you benched Rashford? Oh my goodness. Yo. Those are huge numbers, man. Oh. Yeah, that's one of those where it hurts you bench Rashford, but at the same time, man, 92 is nothing to complain about. Take it to the corner. Take it to the corner. Let's go. Yeah. Uh-oh. Jacques about to get nothing. Trossard, oh my days, that's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Did y'all see that Odegaard pass today, by the way? Oh my goodness. The Odegaard passed that little elastico to put Xhaka through. That was nasty. 92 with Kane to go. That's crazy. Things you love to see, man. Things you love to see. All right. What we got here? What am I at right now? Let me see what I'm at right now. I have Kane to go tomorrow as well, too. Great win for Arsenal. Great win for Arsenal. I'll tell you what, though. United have been really impressing me this last little while. I did not expect them to be as good as they are right now. I think they're, I don't want to say overachieving. I feel like that's a bad phrase, but I'm really impressed with them right now. Shout out to United, man. They've been working their tails off. Rashford's on crazy form. And Arsenal are now 5 points up on City with a game in hand. Wow. Newcastle in 3rd place, too. Woo. That one's wild. I'm on 70 points right now. All right. I'll take it, man. You. With Kane to go. Yeah, dude, that Odegaard pass was disgusting. Elastico to put Xhaka through on net. Oh, my goodness. Highlight for sure. Highlight for sure. How's everyone doing, man? Game's officially over. We got 1 game left. We got Tottenham to play in tomorrow. What time are they playing at? Noon, California time. Tottenham playing Fulham tomorrow. Fulham also been balling out too. I think they're pretty high up on the table. Yeah, they're in 7th place. Shout out Fulham, man. Yeah, we got Tottenham tomorrow playing Fulham. So 1 game left. I got Kane going. Looks like Kunal's got Kane going as well. So still some games to play for here in a little bit. Boy. Oh, and Barcelona are up 1-0. Ooh, things you love to see, man. Matoma and Stones made my week great. Stones is on bonus too, right? Man, that pep roulette thing is gonna get dicey here in a little bit. I feel like because you have Cancelo who's just not playing right now, and then you have Rico Lewis who's looking pretty good, but he's not getting any not getting 60 minutes consistently. I think Ruben Dias is back. I think, but man, Matoma is looking fire for Brighton. Matoma is looking something else right now. Top 3 Arsenal picks for future game weeks. Top 3 picks. I feel like you have to get Odegaard. I feel like Odegaard is, dude, he is just so phenomenal. So I got Odegaard at 1. Let me see what their schedule looks like so I can. Everton next, Brentford and City in a double game week 23. Villa, I like that fixture. Leicester, I like that. Bournemouth, I like that. Fulham, it's all right, but I like it. I think, dude, yeah, they have a pretty good run of fixtures here moving forward, and they look phenomenal. All right, so my top 3 Arsenal picks: Odegaard 1, maybe. What am I doing here? Get off the screen. Maybe Martinelli 2. Let me see what their whose form has been on fire lately. Let me see whose form's been on fire. Let me see. I don't have it on my computer, so I'll have to do it on my phone here. But let me see who's been on some good form. Obviously, Nketiah scored 2 today, but I'm not sure about him in the long run. But I do like him. Let's see. Clubs, Arsenal. When is Jesus going to be back? No, I didn't say pick up Jesus. I said Jesus. Clubs, Arsenal. Jesus. Unknown return date. Maybe Nketiah then. Man, this is a good question, Kuno. I gotta think about this one a little bit. Saka for sure. So Odegaard and Saka would be my top 2. Odegaard and Saka, and then at 3. Oh man. Let me see. I mean, you could go defense and just go like Benjamin White, who's only like what 4'5", something like that, 4'7". I mean, you could even probably go. I don't know if I want to spend 5'2" on Gabriel when I can get White for a little cheaper. Yeah, I mean, you got to go Odegaard, Saka, if you're looking at somebody. I think after that, maybe Nketiah. I don't know. Henning, Steve, what's up? What are you guys' top 3 picks for Arsenal coming forward? Go for it. Yeah, I like that pick. Odegaard, Saka, Nketiah, and White. I kind of like Nketiah as like a sleeper pick. Because I don't know when Jesus is coming back, and Nketiah just got a brace today, so maybe he just starts building more and more confidence, starts looking really good in front of goal. And he's only 6.6 mil. 6.6 mil. That's pretty cheap. How's he been doing lately stats wise? Oh boy, gotta sneeze. Hold on. Gotta. All right, so over since game week 17, that was when we came back, right? 6 points versus West Ham, 8 versus Brighton, 1 versus Newcastle. I mean, everybody's blanking against Newcastle right now. Double up on their defense. It seems. I don't even know if Newcastle have allowed a goal since a restart. They might not have. And they didn't score against Tottenham, but I mean, if Tottenham's you never know with a top 4 team, right? Top 6 team. And then came away big against United today. So yeah, I'd probably go Odegaard, Saka, and Nketiah. Why not? I don't know. Henning! Yo, Steve. Hey, Steve, how's your game week? Good question. Do you think it'll be worth triple captaining Rashford for 22 or Haaland for 23? Let's see who Haaland has for 23. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Villa and Arsenal. Arsenal's a tough match. I see him scoring in that one still anyway. Crystal Palace and Leeds, 2 very good fixtures, both at home. Rashford's on incredible form. That's so tough. Rashford's on great form. But for me, I feel like the triple captain chip this year Oh, part of me just wants to say Holland because dude's been crazy all year. He just got a Hattie this week. He's been. I think I saw something that I think we put it in the Discord. FPL Harry tweeted, I think, that he's already beaten the Golden Boot winner from last year, and we're only on game week 21. Dude's scoring left and right. So part of me thinks save it for him, but these two fixtures for Rashford, Crystal Palace and Leeds, that looks good. That looks good. I think they're both a little trickier fixtures than we want to give credit for, Crystal Palace and Leeds. But it's a toss-up. Like, I think both those fixtures, again, are decently tough. But I could see either way. I could see Crystal Palace and Leeds United coming out with 1 goal in each, or I could see them coming out with 10 goals combined. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a bit of a wild card with those two squads. But for me, I'm going to save my triple captainship for Haaland in a double game week. So that's probably where I would lean towards. So it'd be hard for me to say do Rashford and then me say, oh no, I'm going to save it for Haaland in 23. So that's where I'm at. I think either way you're going to get good results. I think either way you're going to come up with double-digit points. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't end up on FPL images. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know. It's a great question. What does everyone else think? Also, cheers. I don't want to do this on camera because I don't want to be... Brant, I don't know. I don't know how copyrights work here in YouTube. You think you've overtaken me in the league now? 75 with 2 to play. Woo! 75 with 2 to play. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, what are we looking for next week? Any other questions, comments, get them in. We got a lot to talk about. We still got Spurs playing tomorrow. I was just talking about this with Steve in the Discord and my buddy in class. I love Tottenham's front line. I think they have... Well, Lloris has been a little shaky lately, hasn't he? But Spurs have some really good players. But I feel like the gap from top to bottom is pretty drastic, and then you got to make a change, specifically in that midfield, in my opinion. Almiron out for Mitoma. Oh, dude, Mitoma's been crazy. He's been crazy. But I think with Bruno G back, I like Almiron going forward. But I know he's blanked in 3 or 4 straight games. I have to check that. I can check it right now. Let's see. He's blanked in 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games. A couple of those being games he should have gotten fixtures in. But Bruno G's back. He's going to probably do a little better with Bruno G. He's got West Ham, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Brighton, City coming up. So a bit of a mixed bag as far as strength of schedule. I think if you do bring in Mitoma, I think that's I rock with it. I rock with it. It's definitely a move I'm thinking about doing myself this week. I need to put more thought and I need to do more research into it before I could fully suggest doing so. Because I don't want to be like, oh, do Mitoma, and then me come in on Thursday or Friday or next week, whatever the deadline is, and be like, oh, by the way, I didn't like that move. I'm not doing it. But as of right now, I'm leaning towards I like that. But I kind of want to stay patient with Almiron too, because I think that he can get a couple of attacking returns here moving forward. But I don't know. You guys are coming with some hot questions off the bat. Hot questions off the bat. Let me see what Brighton's run of fixtures look like here, too. Brighton's fixtures, Brighton have Bournemouth next, Crystal Palace, Fulham at home, Newcastle, that's tough. Newcastle being great is crazy on the FDR. They got to change that. West Ham, Leeds, United, Brentford. So, really a good run of fixtures for Brighton. They look good. If you're going to bring him in, man, I give you 2 thumbs up for doing it. I still think he's a differential right now. He is... Let me look and see how much he's selected by right now. Smoking out the window. Smoking out the window. He is only 4% selected right now. That's crazy for the run of form he's on right now. But I was wrong. She belongs to everybody. All right, what other questions we got? Salah to Fernandez must be a good strategy. Yeah. Listen, I love Salah. I still think he can turn around at some point this year. But I am not impressed with Liverpool, to say the least, lately. Salah had 1 shot and 0 on goal yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was against Chelsea, but I just don't like what I'm seeing from him. And the fact that you got to pay 13 mil for someone, give or take, 13 mil for someone who's not really scoring on the regular. I think you could do better with that money, especially with a double game week coming up, specifically with United going Crystal Palace and Leeds. I just think that's a better run of fixtures, and I think a better opportunity to score than Salah. And I know Salah has 2 good fixtures coming up, but it's that tricky game that FPL managers play, right? He's not on form. He hasn't been playing good teams for the most part, I believe, lately, and they just don't look good. Do you hold on to him and be like, oh, well, fixtures will bring form? Or are you just saying, all right, enough is enough? For me, I got rid of him last week, so if it were me, I would have gotten rid of him again. I got rid of him for a -4 this week, if that means anything. Especially with a double. And Bruno Fernandes is hot right now. He got an attacking return today, I believe, because I think he got the assist on that Rashford goal. He's looking good. He scored last week. There's always a chance he's going to get a pen. And if he does, he's slotting that thing away. I like Bruno Fernandes moving forward. What do you think about Wilson? Did he impress you? Can sell him in game week 23 or 24. I didn't get a chance to watch the game yesterday. I was at the beach yesterday when it happened, so I haven't seen the highlights just yet. So it'd be unfair for me to say yes or no with him. I know he's just coming back, so a little bit of patience with it. But I tell you what, I am more than impressed with Newcastle. That team's looking crazy good. I thought I talked about it in the Discord with Dylan at the start of the season. We all said we thought Newcastle was going to finish top 10. I did not expect them to be third in the table at this point in the season. Props to Eddie Howe, props to Newcastle. They're killing it this year. That defense is stellar. So I think that if you're going to bring someone in, that team's going to be looking good for a while in the future. I'm not against it. I think maybe with the run of fixtures, there might be better options. Maybe you want to go in Nketiah. Maybe you want to go. Tony's facing that ban though. I don't know. I think it's a good differential. I think it's good, especially for the next couple games. They got Fulham this week at home. That should be. I wouldn't be surprised to see him getting an attacking return. They got West Ham the week after. Why did I pick? No, sorry. Check that. Why was I looking at? I thought I had Nick Pope in goal for a second. Come on, man. Set your game up, Sean. Yeah, they got West Ham this week, Bournemouth the week after, Liverpool, Brighton. I can see him scoring a couple goals in that run. Yeah, I agree with Steve on that one. I was as well looking at Salah to Bruno and Martial to Nketiah if Martial isn't confirmed back by next deadline. To be completely honest, I would probably do, even if Martial is back, in my opinion, if this was my squad, I'd probably still do Martial to Nketiah. I think Nketiah's looked better than Martial over the past little bit. You know what? That double, you gotta love a double though. You gotta love a double. Yeah, I'd rather play the double. I'd rather play the double for now. It's just the hope of two games. You know, it's the hope that he's gonna get one attack in return, even if he misses the first round. And if he does score in the first game, then you're just over the moon thinking about the potential he can have for the second one. So yeah, I'm with it. Play White over Botman. No, I wouldn't. Dude, Newcastle, I don't think they have a lot of goals since the restart. If you look at let me see, the goal differential for Newcastle, they've allowed 11 goals all season. That's crazy. 11 goals all season. Now, Arsenal have a great defense too, right? They've allowed 16 goals all season. But 11 goals? That's wild, dude. That's wild. The next best is Arsenal at 16, then City at 20. Then Chelsea at 21. How about that? But Chelsea just can't score a goal right now. But I don't know, Everton and West Ham. I just like Newcastle's defense a lot. I'd probably go, assuming you have Trippier, I'd go the double up. But that being said, I have White starting in mind. I might bring in, I think one of the transfers I'm looking at doing is bringing in another Newcastle defender and doubling up. And so that's kind of where I'm looking at. And if that was the case, I would be benching Benjamin White myself. That's one of the options I'm looking at. Where we at? The whole city behind us. Did you see Magic Performance? What were you doing in footballing sense? So I haven't seen it just yet either. So yesterday I was that game was at 4:30 in the morning. Then I went to the beach, and then I have this research project. I got two research projects I'm working on right now. One of them is the effects. One of them is the effects of creatine on post-concussion syndrome or like traumatic brain injury or something like that. And so I'm trying to get research for that one. The other one was like I don't know if you guys care, but the other one was like crack in the back or like I don't know how to say it. Or like yeah, those are hard to say. Take it down to FPL. But I'm working on two research projects right now, so I don't have much time to catch up on games I didn't watch yesterday. But from what I've heard, I was talking to my Chelsea buddy about it yesterday. From what I heard, he looked really good. And considering that's his first game in a brand new league, on a brand new squad, coming in and playing like 35 minutes and looking really good, that's really encouraging to me. So I haven't seen it myself. I need to go watch the film myself. But from what I heard, he impressed yesterday. But I'll be watching I'm watching his highlights tonight. I was probably when I turn the stream off, I'll watch it. Catch up on all the football I missed this weekend. You read my mind, that's what I'm doing. Nice. Great minds think alike, man. Newcastle more likely to blank on 25. Yeah, I mean, that's like a 3-game week. Yeah, that's tough. But my thinking is with Newcastle and doubling up on their defense is even with the blank in 25, I'm keeping Trippier. He's just going to be on my bench if he does blank in 25, if that's the case. And the other one I probably have is like Botman, who's like a really cheap defender. And so I'd probably still have a playing defender I could just throw into the squad here. So I do need to look more into that one, but I'm still not against playing the double for the next 3 game weeks. But I don't know. I'm not sure what my moves are going to be right now. I'm not sure what my moves are going to be. Because I look at my squad, and my biggest ones I can see that I want to fix are Mason Mount. I think he's a good player, but it's Chelsea have a really hard time scoring. And so for me to have one of their attackers on my squad is pretty tough, but he does have Fulham coming up, so maybe I just hold on to him for another game week. Maybe I just take a chance on someone who's doubling. Maybe I go like Rodrigo, who's got a double. Or I just double up on Newcastle defense. I think those are my two options right now. Those are the two options I'm looking at. Or just rolling. That's my thought. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyone see, I hope I say his name right. Mudrick's performance yesterday for Chelsea? How do you look? Need double Newcastle defense to make rank. That's why I'm considering Pope to cover the blank. Newcastle United and Brentford and Brighton could all blank in game week 25. Yeah, so I mean, I need to look more into that. I need to look at Ben Krillin's Twitter here in a second. I might do that. Why not? But if that's the case, a lot of people are going to have you could use your free hit chip too, right? For 25 and just say you don't have to worry about all that other planning around it and just free hit it. Or you could, I don't know if I would do that, but that's an option. I mean, for me, I think with Newcastle, everyone's going to have Trippier, so I'm not worried about having him on my bench. And how many people are going to have Brentford players? I mean, Tony's really the biggest Brentford player that you want on your squad right now. But with that betting scandal kind of looming over him, is he going to get suspended or not? When is it going to happen? I don't think a lot of people are going to have him in their squad, so I don't know if Brentford's too big to worry about. Brian, Mitoma's looking fire. Let me rephrase this. In my opinion, with that blank in game week 25, the potential, I'll look it up right now. I still really want to attack these next few weeks. I think there are times in the past couple seasons where I've seen like a blank. This is just my personal view on this, right? So I've been a couple times where I'll see a blank coming up, and I'll be like, well, I don't want to bring in this player, even though he's doing well right now, because he's blanking in 23, 24, 4 game weeks. But in the space of the next 3 game weeks, you can get a lot of return for someone like Mitoma, who's been on fire lately. And so that you're thinking that way. But the other way of thinking, too, is if you bring in a Mitoma, you bring in a Bruno or whoever it is, and they blank, now that's a planned transfer. You never know what other fires you're going to have to put out by then. Now you're looking at potentially taking -4s and -8s to kind of make up for those moves. Yeah, but that's my thing. I just like I'm a risk it or biscuit kind of guy, so I still like attacking these next few game weeks, even with those blanks coming in. Uh, FPL Harry tweeted, "Not a single person should be making another FPL transfer in January." So maybe don't even make a transfer this week. I like Harry, man. That guy's a smart dude. Smart dude. All right, let's see what Ben Crillin says about this. Percent chance of blanking. Looking at this, game week 28%. 28 is a far way away. Yeah, man, I need to look more into that. I don't want to do it on stream because I feel like I'm being a little boring right now. But Mudrick looks good, dude. Or from what I'm hearing, at least. I heard those 35 minutes. He looked nice. Looked nice. Which is good. Which is good, man. I mean, if you want to take a chance, I don't know if I could take a chance on. I need to look up more of his film, though. But I heard he looked good for his time, which, again, for a youngster who's going to a new league and a new team, that's impressive. If United and Newcastle get in the final, so all the four will blank. And I do expect both of them to make the final. I think they both have pretty good fixtures for that semifinal clash, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember who they're playing, but I remember both of them being pretty favorable for both. What are your top three picks from City? I mean, obviously, Haaland's one. I think for me, Haaland and KDB are, if you can afford it, I think they're pretty nailed top two for me, right? I think KDB is going to start pretty much every game week. I know last week he didn't. I think there was a little bit of a off-field kind of thing that KDB was dealing with. I didn't look too much into it, but I think KDB is a solid player, man. I think he's going to be up there with Haaland for those top two spots. Haaland for sure, no question. And then that third spot, man, Akanji, I hope I say his name right. He's played, I think, started most game weeks over the past 6 or so, if I'm not mistaken. But with Ruben Dias coming back, dude, it's so hard to guess that defense right now. I mean, I would think maybe Akanji and Stones are pretty good, but again, with Diaz coming back, from what I'm hearing, it's really tough, dude. And then Cancelo's not starting in it every game week, but is he going to come back at some point and be like, hey, this is my starting job, I'm coming back to take it? Or is Rico Lewis going to get some play? Is Kyle Walker going to come in? That defense is so hard to guess. I don't know if I want to put Ederson. I feel like he's too expensive to have. So I don't know if I'd want him, although he is as nailed on as you can get. Mahrez, if you're looking for like a really like... we've been saying the same thing with Mahrez for years, man. You can either get this crazy good output and have him just get double-digit return, or you can have him get a one-pointer off the bench. You never know. But I think you got to stay away from Foden right now. Stay away from Foden. Jack Grealish, I think he's a stay away for now. I think the only two sureties for City, I'm doing a long way to get there. De Bruyne, Haaland are the two I definitely suggest. Everywhere else, you're kind of just taking a risk, taking a gamble. And if you're taking a gamble, Mahrez is a great gamble. Pope into attack and bench in 25. Yeah, man, I just like the aggressive action of FPL, if I'm being completely honest. I just like saying, you know what, 3 game weeks, let's go at it. Let's do what we can. In game week 25, we'll take our L's. We'll try to manage the bleeding or whatever it is. I mean, obviously still kind of try to plan for 25 if it does happen. But just attack, man. Just attack. Hey, Footbob, what's up, Dill Pick? I was going to text you. I was going to text you saying, I was going to text you in the middle of the game, and then Rashford scored, and I was like, I don't want to text Dylan when Arsenal is tying or potentially losing to United. So how about that, Dill Pick? That's my homie Footbop right there. He is the one who got me into YouTube. My dog. Oh, man. And FPL too, man. Hey, Dylan, who are your top 3 picks for Arsenal right now? I got Odegaard, I got Saka, and probably Nketiah as my top 3. I think those who I'm settling on for 3 right now. What about you, man? As a Arsenal supporter, $7 million for Mudrick is a great price, dude. I mean, If he comes on and he's, from what I'm hearing, if he's going to continue looking as good as he is right as for those 35 minutes, kind of moving forward, uh, he's going to be in a lot of people's squads. Chelsea just needs somebody, anybody, to get attacking returns. Somebody. I don't know how many goals they have this season. Let's see how many they have. But they're just lacking a striker. They have 22 goals scored this season, Chelsea. That is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams worse than them. So they're what, 13th in goals scored this season? The only teams worse than them are Crystal Palace. Next up, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth. That's kind of the company they're in. Aston Villa scored more. Leicester and Leeds have scored more. Woo-wee. Never doubt my mind. You heard? Yeah, you heard? Yeah. For FPL, yeah, dude, FPL, man. You know what? Let's do it this way. Who are your top 3 picks for FPL for Arsenal? And then who are your top 3 players of the year for Arsenal right now? Also, I want to shout out. I've been meaning to say this. In sports, a little pedestal moment. In sports, there are times where we just have this really quick to fire, short. I don't want to say attention span, but a short leash on a lot of players and coaches. If they're not doing well, let's get them out of here right now, right? And I understand that to a degree, but there are times where we're not in the locker room, we're not at the practice field, and so you see a player developing, and so we might see him playing on Saturdays or Sundays and be like, dude, this guy's not doing well. Why is he still in the squad? But then you see the work that he's putting in, the determination, how good he's looked in film room, how much better he's getting on the practice field. And so you see the potential they have that we don't see, right? And so with Arteta, there was a lot of people saying Arteta out, Arteta out, Arteta out for the past couple of years. I think, honestly, me saying they probably should have too. But then when I talk to guys like Dylan and other players who are watching Arsenal, they're like, hey, let's not use I don't want to say that, but looking at how they were building going forward and how much better they were getting and kind of the system he was putting into place. Look at Arteta now. Patience paid off. And the trust paid off. Why do you sell him out? That's a good freaking question. I brought him out for that double game week, and then I had so many fires I wanted to put out on my squad that I just haven't had a chance to take him out yet. I had Mo Salah, I had Foden, and Mason Mount on my squad last week going into this one. And so I had to make a business decision. Who am I going to get rid of? I really wanted to bring in KDB instead of Salah. And so I took a -4 and brought him out. I didn't want to take a -4 to take out Mason Mount. And that's the only reason why I still have him on my squad. He is by far, I don't want to say by far, he is definitely one that I'm looking at getting rid of on this game week. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do just yet with Mason Mount. I think there are a lot of potential moves I can make here going forward, but I don't know. I got a week and a half to think about it, whatever it is. For FPL, I got Martinelli, Saka, and Saliba. Yeah, dude, great players, man. Great players, dude. Arsenal, man. I'm proud of Arsenal. I'm proud of Arsenal, man. They've been killing it. Ugh. Dylan, I think I might be beating Dion now. He texted me the other day saying he was beating me in the group. That he had more points than me on the season. And I was not happy about it, dude. Oh, let me see. Where's our league at? Oh man, you're killing it this season, dude. All right, where we at? FPL done. Where's Dion at? Don't tell me. Oh, Dion's still beating me? No manches. Oh, man. Damn. Let's see. Player of the year, Arsenal got to be Odegaard. Dude, do you see that pass today, Dylan? That elastico he had to put Xhaka through? I've talked about that so much today. I'm going to continue talking about it a lot today because that was disgusting. That pass was outrageous. Smoking out the window. How could you do? Yeah, dude. I just wish it didn't go to. I don't know about Xhaka, but I gotta activate my ESPN. I gotta watch this Barcelona game in here, man. How could you do this to me? But I was wrong. She belonged to everybody. Hey, Dylan, what's up, man? We're just talking about how good Newcastle have been this year. You just missed me kind of going on a little bit of a pro Newcastle rant and how impressed I've been with them this year. You just telling me how he passed the Don up. Dude, man, I got to get Dion back. Also, Dylan, I have like 20 habaneros in my garden right now that I'm not going to eat if you want me just to drop them off at your doorstep tomorrow or something on my way to work. Just drop them off on your porch. Yeah, that pass was disgusting, dude. How much money in the bank? How much money in the bank do I have right now? I have I got 1.8 mil in the bank right now. I'm loaded. 1.8 in the bank, and I got Mason Mount to get rid of. Let me see what I can kind of mess around with here. Why not? Let's have a little bit of fun with it. How could she do this to me? Dylan, that JID album, by the way, album of the year. Album of the year. I got 9.3 to spend. Who can I buy for 9.3? Just short of Fernandez. I feel like that 9.3 is a really random range. Not much there. I'm just going to put this back here. Rashford captain next week. Yeah, so I've talked. Someone asked me earlier, I forgot exactly who it was, about triple captaining Rashford next week. And I wasn't necessarily against it, but yeah, I think for me, he's probably going to be my captain going into next week as of right now. I think as of right now, he's probably my captain. Let me just do that right now so I'm not just bull crapping, you know. Yeah, I think I might go Mason Mount to Rodrigo. I think that might be my play next week. And just attack the double game week. Yeah, I might just attack the double game week and go for him. I finally got the Barcelona game up here. Yeah, I'm going to captain Rashford. Dude, he's been on a crazy good hot streak right now. He's got this double game week. The best thing about this double game week are both games are at home. And so, I mean, dude, he's been crazy. He's been crazy. The finish today was brilliant. All right, Dylan, I might just drop by on the way to work and drop him off at your porch. So if you if your mom or something sees a bunch of habaneros on the porch, just explain that they're from me or something. I'm gonna go for a run. Have a good Sunday. Hey, Dylan, good seeing you, man. Good seeing you. Hey, Dylan, I got some other YouTube ideas I gotta talk to you about. I got a lot of ideas, man. I'm for other channels. Yeah, dude, JID another level. That album was disgusting. Album of the year. All right, finally got the Barcelona game up so I can watch both at the same time. Vamos Dembele. Rashford captain. Yeah, he's gonna be my captain. I don't think anybody else doubling this week that's worth. I mean, if you went like Bruno Fernandes, I like that. I don't know how many people own Bruno Fernandes right now, but he's a good shout. Leeds, I don't. There's no one to captain on Leeds. Not saying like a Rodrigo could be the highest scorer, because of course he could be the highest scoring player, no question. But I'd rather put my money somewhere else. There we go. 1-0 Barcelona. Let's go. Let's get it. I'll let my mom know you made me drop me something off. Yeah. Also tell Dion. I don't want to put that on a live stream. But if you can read my mind, tell Dion that. Don't like cursing on live stream. I'm like, ugh. How's everyone else doing this week, man? How's everyone's points on? I don't have too much time today. I probably only have like another 15 minutes or so. So I got a lot to do. Today, including going back to that stupid research project. No, one of them stupid. I really like the other one. I will, dude. I think I have on my iPad, I have like 3 pages worth of notes of ideas to do for another YouTube channel. I just got to start doing them. I feel like I have a little bit of like analysis paralysis. I feel like I have a lot of like ideas of like things I want to do. This I just kind of as the stream's going on. A lot of things I want to do, but I'm like, I don't know if it'll work. You gotta just try it, right? Just go for it, see if it works or not, and kind of improve there. Yeah, all right, where we at? Man, waking up to a Holland hat trick was beautiful. And the crazy thing too is I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, his percent selection is so high. Does it even matter? Well, where my rank's at? Yeah, it does, man. Let's see how much what's his percent selection at my rank. But I was wrong. She belonged. Oh. 68 points and Kane left to play. Gorgeous. Love it. Love it. Oh, man. Love it. Kane left to play. Hopefully Kane does well tomorrow, man. Hopefully he does well. I know there are, well, I feel like there's always links to them. Yeah, I got a green arrow this week. I like it. Haaland is only 170% where I'm at right now. Kane is 40, so if I get some good returns on Kane, that'll be very nice. And my -4 paid off this week, by the way. I took Foden out, and I took Salah out for KDB and Odegaard. And then because Foden didn't play, it would have been Benjamin White coming in, and he got 0 points as well. So at the end of the day, I got 4 points from that -4. I could have taken another hit. I wouldn't have. I don't know who I would have taken out Mason Mount. I would have taken out Mason Mount for Rodrigo, probably. So I would have been like, what, -1? 68 and Kane likes to play. Yeah, man. Man, I want Kane to win a trophy so badly. That dude's been so good for so long. The crazy thing, too, is I feel like Kane always gets linked to big squads all the time. And rightfully so. Dude is incredible. Oh, great ball. But he is incredible. But at the same time, like, I haven't heard too much about Son going to bigger squads. And Son's one of the best left wingers, period. I don't know, just my 2 cents. My 2 cents. What's everyone up to? Any questions, comments? Get them in. I think I got like another few minutes here, and then I got to call it a stream. Yeah, another few minutes. Got to call it a stream. Got a lot to do on this Sunday. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Whew. Let's see. Rico Lewis. Oh, man. Yeah, that one hurt. Yeah, I think for me, it's got to be Mason Mount that I look at moving out. I could do like a Benjamin White out or something, but for now, I'm just going to roll with it. What moves do you think about making? I think this double game week, players I'm looking at, like, you got to bring in, kind of just ranking them off the top of my head. Good defense. You got to bring in Rashford if you don't have Rashford. Bruno Fernandes is a really good player to pick up. I don't know if anyone has enough money to do so. He's gonna cost what, like 9.8. So he's kind of in that tricky price range. But if you have Mo Salah, it's an easy drop down. If you want to get rid of KDB, it's an easy drop. As far as price goes, I still think KDB could have a great week this week. But Bruno Fernandes is one, or Rashford's one. Bruno Fernandes. I don't really know where else to go outside of those two. I think it kind of gets a little tricky saying what other United players are bringing in. I mean, I have Shaw. I think Shaw's a pretty good option. He hasn't got many attacking returns since he scored that goal. In fact, I don't think he's gotten any since he got that goal. 2-2-0. But before that, he was 8-9-15. So I think Shaw would probably be number 3. Rodrigo, I really like the thought of bringing him in. I don't know who else I'd bring in from Leeds. I need to do more research. I love Tyler Adams as a player, man, but not FPL. But I think those are kind of my top targets going into this week without putting too much thought into it, kind of just freestyling it. I think those are like my top targets. Any questions, comments you guys got, let them in or bring them in. Oh! Avast. Threat protections. Get out of here. Any questions, comments, get them in. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to buy you a drink. Who do you guys think's going to win Champions League? I'm going to take you home with me. I got money in the bank. Shawty, what you think about that? Oh, man, I think this is back-to-back weeks I've live streamed on FPL. What a time to be alive, man. What happened to me? Oh, great ball. Great ball. Go Mount out for Saka or Odegaard. I have Odegaard already. But yeah, I might do Saka, man. I might do Saka. I like that thought. I like that thought. Mount out, Saka in. That give me double Arsenal attack. I might do that. I might do that. Let me see. Chelsea got Fulham, West Ham, Southampton. What was I got? Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal got a double the week after, but the double City. I don't expect too many goals in that. But Brentford at home, Everton away, Villa away. Dude, everything else looks great. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think that's a play. I think I go Saka comes in for Mason Mount. What do y'all think? This is what my team would... Let me go here. This is what my team would look like. I got the hiccups. Good defending. Good defending. If I pay my bills, I'm good. This is what my team would look like going into next week. Yeah, that's probably what it be. I mean, I could do Rodrigo too. I really like the double, and part of me wants to be really, and really just attack the double game week and go for the best. But if I had Rodrigo in, it'd probably only be for like, what, one game week? Because I have, who do I have after that game? I don't know why I have my iPad here. Let me look at that. Because you have Greenwood, who have Nottingham Forest and United next week in their double game week. And then they got United 2 game weeks in a row? Dang. Yeah, they got Nottingham Forest first game, and then United after that. And then 4 days later, they play United again. And then Everton, Southampton. So, United twice, man. Twice in 3 game weeks. That's wild. But I was wrong. She belongs to everybody. Yeah, I think Saka's a play, man. I really like that move. That's a long-term move that I really like. Martial, Salah, Amaran out. And Nketiah, Fernandez, Odegaard in for -4. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Martial guy. I think he can get some attacking returns, but I'm not the biggest on him. But if he's healthy, it's kind of hard to get rid of a doubler. But to bring in Bruno Fernandes, I think he's going to outscore Martial. Almiron out for yeah. You know what? I do like that. Is my stream freezing? Oh my goodness, Sean. Can you speak? I can't. My stream froze, didn't it? How's my internet? Internet looks good. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, internet's good. Apologies for it being frozen right now. I might have to call it if it just stays frozen here. Oh my goodness. But I think you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. I don't know why it's frozen, but it is what it is. It's for now. Yeah, I like that move, man. Martial, Salah, Almiron out. I still think Almiron can get a couple attacking returns going forward now that Bruno G's back. But to bring in Odegaard, Fernandez, and Nketiah, I do like that move. Man. It's a bit tough for -4, but I like it. Favorite for Europa and Champions League. Yeah, I would definitely say hold on for a little bit to kind of wait for some updated Martial news. If Martial is going to be out or not playing both games, and I have to wait a little bit because my stream's always a little bit behind. Oh no! Oh, what a terrible challenge. Oh, there we are. Oh, no, we're not. Stream, are you back? Are you frozen? You're frozen. I hate my Wi-Fi. But also being in the garage doesn't help that the Wi-Fi isn't that strong in here. All right, man. Connect. All right. If this one's not working, I'm just going to call it. I don't even know if people can hear me right now. We'll find out here in a little bit. Oh, my days. One of these days, I'm going to fix my Wi-Fi. It doesn't look like it's fixing. All right, I'm going to call the stream here. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Appreciate y'all. Sorry for this horrible Wi-Fi. One of these days, I'm going to get it fixed. Take some time every day to make someone smile, as always. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? Peace. And stream. Yeah, it's too...